Well, I got all the stuff for the pole barn, and it needs to go where all this is. So okay, well, those were a couple of important steps. Originally, we had these two outbuildings sitting here when we moved onto the property, and I found some old aluminum tubing that they used for making one of those standalone car garages. So I set it up on the roof in order to make a space to park the tractors. That was my barn. Well, I got all the stuff for the pole barn, and it needs to go where all this is. So one of the things that had to happen before I could move this and this is I had to get rid of my barn, the awning, right? So that's done. The second thing that I had to do was remove my lean-to here, under which I parked the riding mowers and the mule. That had to go because obviously when I pull this out, I don't think I'm going to be pulling it out straight. Thank you. So now there's a couple other things that I'm going to have to do. Obviously, I got to finish pulling this stuff out. A lot of it I got shoved into boxes and crates, so it should come up pretty quickly. And then I got to get the forklift, I got to get the tractor around and pull out the feed bags because those are pretty heavy. Once I get all that stuff out, the inside will be ready to go. Got to move these long metal pipes out of the way. And then the other thing is, at intervals along the base here are these. And I think those are anchors, giant augers. You drill down, and they're probably not giant. They're probably about 12 inches long. But you put them down into the ground, and then you screw it to the building. And that way wind and other stuff like we have here in Florida won't blow this thing away. And there's, what is there? 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 on each side that I got to pull out. So that'll be a thing. And you can see here's where I pull up my 4x4s. I had those in PVC sleeves so that I could, because I knew I was going to have to move them eventually. All right, then what I'll do is, these are the skids that run the entire length of the interior. So one there and one there. My plan, I think, is going to be to drill a hole about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, and I have a big piece of metal pipe, and I'll run that all the way through, and then I have some chains that I'll wrap around like in a figure 8 here and a figure 8 here around the skid, pull them out, and they'll go to the tractor, and then I will pull it back, lift it up and pull it back. And hopefully that'll let me drag it all the way over into that corner. Humidity. I was really those two pieces of this, there's the roof for my lean-to portion there. It came off okay, not spectacular. I didn't really think that through. I don't know how I'm gonna get it back up. I don't think I can just reverse the process. I may have to ask for help. All right, so those two things were pieces that I was hesitating on because I knew they were just gonna be, a couple of hours worth of just grinding it out, and it was, but I feel good about it now, and which means that if tomorrow's weather is okay and I don't have a lot of rain forecasted, I'll pull the feed and all the other stuff out, set it off to the side, and then get working on this to move it over. Taking a while, but everything's out of the shed, feed and everything. You can see I got everything piled outside. I've committed. I've got to get it done tonight because, wow, am I that sunburned? Yikes. I got to get it done tonight because you never know when it's going to rain. The forecast says it won't rain today or tomorrow. I just can't trust it. So we're going to get this moved tonight. It's a little after 5. So we'll see how I do. I'll unbolt it from the ground anchors, put a couple of holes in the skids, run a metal pipe through, chain it up, and move it out. Fingers crossed. This came out really well. Impact driver, man. Money. Got that stuff right out. I'll get to the holes and the chains in the front. This thing is kicking my butt. Everything's drawing blood. Inside the 4x4s, it's just screws and nails. I don't know, man. I gotta figure something out before I bleed out. I got it. Got the holes drug, got the pipe strung through. Of everything I've done today to prep for this, that was like the longest and hardest thing to do. And I thought I'd just be right through there. Golly. All right, I'm gonna get the chains run through and see if I can pull this thing along a little bit. Fingers crossed. Up and around. Back, flipped over. All right. Got the chains on. I went with a wrap around the bucket and then back to the chain. I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to try getting started and see how it goes. I'm just not even nervous about it. I'm hot and tired. Well, I got part of the way there. Had to stop a couple of times, make adjustments. But there was one I couldn't stop. It just literally sheared the 4x4 underneath there and just ripped it right on out. So I think I must not have been lifting up enough to have it like skid. All right. New problem. Sandhill cranes out there laughing at me. Same problem, just another variable. So I got to figure that out. Oh, it bums me out, man. I really felt like that was going well too, up until, separation. It's about 7 o'clock at night now. How much do I want to gamble that it's not going to rain tonight? So that I leave everything out so I can start this fresh because I am tired. No. All right. I'm not sure. It's going to take some thought. Maybe I'm going to eat and then come back and look at it again. Well, I think I'm going to put a cap on it for today. Thought I would get it there, but not quite. But I'm tired and I was really trying to push it there. So I'm just gonna open up a couple of tarps on this just in case. I mean, it's pretty clear out right now. I mean, there's one big puffy over there, but the weather's going that way, so I think I'll be okay tonight. And get after it tomorrow morning while it's cool. Fresh set of eyes, new ideas maybe. You know, made a lot of progress. So I'm gonna call it a victory, and then try and complete it tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have that in next week's video or next time's video. Till then, we'll see you later.